I once perceived my mind as a room full of blinking lights, too many switches flickering for any single beam to catch my full attention. The world insisted on straight lines, and yet my innermost compass delighted in curving around unexpected corners, picking up sparks wherever curiosity wandered. Diagnosed with ADHD as a child, I grew up digesting messages that this meant being distracted, difficult, or disorganized, a puzzle piece in a set meant for a different picture. But there came a time, call it awakening or perhaps a subtle shift, when instead of fighting my circuitry, I began to listen to it. I realized that each surge of my attention, every zig and zag, was pointing somewhere intentional. The possibility that my neurodiversity was not a flaw to correct, but a unique frequency to tune into. The teachings I encountered illuminated a new lens, whispering that every excitement, every fascination, is a breadcrumb left by the deepest parts of my authentic self. I learned to pause and breathe when my thoughts raced. Rather than drowning in overwhelm, I sat quietly and asked, where's my excitement leading me now? In those mindful, gentle moments, a vibrant clarity arose. The scattered ideas were not chaos, but a constellation, each point a star worthy of exploration. I ventured beyond the mundane, giving myself permission to leap when inspiration struck. A new project, an unconventional solution, a story not yet told. Committing to my most joyful choices, moment by moment, transformed my reality. Where others saw inconsistency, I discovered creative alchemy. When my mind jumped across disciplines, I harvested cross-pollinated insights that others missed. I embraced my impulses with discernment, honoring the difference between a fleeting distraction and an authentic nudge from the core of my being. The more I acted on what truly excited me, the more synchronicity danced around my path. Small coincidences became signposts, assuring me I was in the flow of my own unique design. The world still sometimes expects me to match its rhythms, to march linearly from task to task. But I am learning gently each day to love the symphony of my attention. My purpose is not to fit a mold, but to discover what my unusual mind is here to express. I embrace mindfulness, noticing when I judge myself, and choosing instead to turn that light inward with curiosity. Why do I feel drawn to this? What happens if I honor that urge? My willingness to follow my own excitement, right here, right now, often leads to the most wondrous and unexpected outcomes. The journey with ADHD is not always easy or neat. Some days are tangled with loose thoughts and unfinished business. But I have learned that these two are part of a larger design, one that becomes clearer the more I trust my excitement as guidance. I imagine consciousness like a playful child, guiding me with hints and flashes, inviting me to play in worlds I might otherwise ignore. ADHD is my companion, sometimes unruly, always original. In this partnership, I discover not only who I am, but who I am becoming, a creator, a connector, a navigator of unseen possibilities. Each day is a new invitation to align with joy, to heed the wisdom of the mind I have been given, and to remember, what is different about us is often the greatest gift we bring to the world.